Welcome back. Oktoberfest has been hailed as a major success, not just for organizers, but for the promotion of St. Lucia as an entertainment and events destination and for further promotion of St. Lucia's Creole culture. The event, hosted by the Wynwood and Leeward Brewery, featured a wide range of beers and ciders from around the world, teamed up with delicious Creole food and entertainment. Senior Category Manager Sylvester Henry says this year's event was a massive success. Henry says the incorporation of the WLBL I Pledge to Drink Right campaign to the annual event continued to ensure an incident-free festival.
Oktoberfest Okweyol has become a staple event in Creole Heritage Month. Though the concept of Oktoberfest was borrowed from an international German beer festival, WLBL continues to make it their own. The festival offers a marriage of an international beer festival and St. Lucia's Creole culture. Senior Category Manager at WLBL, Sylvester Henry, says Oktoberfest 2019 has been a milestone in the development of the overall festival in St. Lucia. With a crowd more than twice projected size and increasing regional attendance, Henry says the festival continues to grow immensely.
I think 2019 marked a very good year for Oktoberfest. After 12 years, I think this is one of the biggest crowds we've had attend the event. Persons were really excited about the event. I think for us it was a little bit overwhelming because we did expect a really good support, but when we as a team on the day saw the huge turnout, we were like, wow, this is really good. And this is what we want to do. We want to excite persons about beer and excite persons about what we can do as a local brewery, as a local partner in St. Lucia. So 2019 would say was a huge success. For us, there's always room for improvements.
WLBL was pleased to partner with Liat and Caribcation to provide an Oktoberfest package to regional patrons. He says that this is an indication that the festival is playing its part to establish St. Lucia's reputation as an events destination. This, he says, helps to bolster local economy, encouraging inter-regional travel and helping boost the number of visitors to St. Lucia.
I think this is a winning formula that we are able to marry an international beer festival with our local heritage. For us, it's what makes this festival unique. I could say there are no really other festivals in the region that could claim this kind of uniqueness we have. Oktoberfest is unique to Germany because they have their unique culture. So this is one where we have married it, and I think it's worked really well in that persons really come out on Oktoberfest and able to sample a lot of our Creole food. Crayfish, the lobsters, the grilled fish, the lubby, the pigtail bouillon. So that was fantastic, and so we also try to tie in the music. So when you came in, you saw the steel walkers, you saw the taboo, the drummers, the Avod service. So I think this is a real winning partner. We're going to keep exploring it and keep exploiting it because it's really one way to bring our culture to the world. This year was the first time that we figured we could make this festival have regional appeal.
A decision was taken to incorporate the WLBL I Pledge to Drink Right campaign with Oktoberfest. Patrons were greeted at the gates with free water tokens, and water breaks were incorporated into the entertainment schedule of the event, during which all bars were prohibited from serving alcohol, instead providing patrons with free bottles of water.
For us as a brewery, as a company who sells alcohol, we've always mandated enjoying our products responsibly. We've done that very well at all our events over the last few years, where we do a mandatory water break. So this year was no different. This year we did a water break, 15 minutes water break, where we served no alcohol at the bars, and we gave to patrons during that 15 minutes free water. So during the 15 minutes we announced that there will be no alcohol served at the bars, and we were giving free water to anybody who wanted water at the time and anybody who felt they needed to be hydrated. Also, when you entered into the event, we gave persons a cheat to get free water. So with that cheat, you could have claimed free water anytime in the event.
Henry says reviews on the event have been great, especially in regards to the wide variety of Creole food available at the event, truly adding to the experience of Creole Heritage Month in St. Lucia. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
The Gros Soleil Minibus Association says in light of the current status of the health sector in St. Lucia, it is concerning that many bus drivers are without health insurance. In order to address the issue, the Grosley Minibus Association will host a series of fundraising activities aimed at the creation of a healthcare fund to benefit its members. Jacques Wooding reports.
The Grosley Minibus Association continues to spearhead unionization initiatives in the transport industry. After recently completing customer service training with its members, the association moves to its next endeavor, establishing a healthcare fund. Public Relations Officer for the Grosley Minibus Association, Thomas St. Louis, says the initiative was sparked by the realization that with the current status of the healthcare industry, members without health insurance remain at great risk. The fund will be accessible to members of the association in times of health crisis.
We've been raising funds to help our members, especially members that are falling sick. You know, minibus drivers, most of them do not have medical insurance. So we, the association, now are raising funds to assist our members.
To support this initiative, the association will host a fundraising boat ride on November 16, 2019. St. Louis urges members of the public to come out and support the worthy cause.
One of those events we are having is a boat ride. It is held on the 16th of November. And it will be held at 7 o'clock in the evening. It's a night boat ride because we cannot get a boat for the day. So we are asking people to support the initiative. It is to help members, and we're looking forward to having the support.
Tickets are available from members of the Grosley Minibus Association. St. Louis thanks the public for the continued support of the association as it continues to strive to improve the transport industry to benefit both drivers and commuters. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacques Wooding.
Body Holiday Cares and the Knapsack Project teamed up recently to distribute school bags to some 22 students at the Grand Riviere Primary School, all donated by Body Holiday guests. This was part of an annual community-based undertaking aimed at providing knapsacks with school supplies to underserved children in St. Lucia. The first of several for this year, more schools will be recipients in the coming weeks. For several years now, Body Holiday and its sister resort Rendezvous have been supporting TKP's, that's the Knapsack Project's, efforts by promoting the initiative via their website and by assisting with logistics and transportation on island. Interested people are invited to provide a new or gently used backpack with school supplies and bring along with them on their upcoming visits to the resort. The supplies include recurrent items such as exercise books, pencils, pencil sharpeners, pencil cases, pens, rulers, crayons, erasers, and more. The St. Lucia Knapsack Project operates out of Toronto, Canada, and depends on the support of others like Body Holiday and Rendezvous to reach their goals. In commemoration of World Mental Health Day, the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College engaged in mental health discussions and awareness activities to encourage healthy self-care habits and psychological development.
World Mental Health Day is observed internationally on October 10th. This day aims to raise awareness regarding mental health and mobilize efforts to support mental health development. The theme for World Mental Health Day 2019 is suicide prevention. This provides the opportunity for all those who work or volunteer in the field of mental health to address key issues in the sector and raise awareness regarding current developments in making mental health care available across the globe. Psychotherapist and counselor at Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, Francisca Plummer, stresses the importance of student sensitization.
We basically helping to bring awareness to the importance of mental health and also helping people to understand what are effective, constructive ways that we can work to develop and maintain our mental health.
The Sir Arthur Lewis Community College peer counselors have also long observed this event and have rolled out a series of activities and discussions to sensitize the student body on mental health issues. Sir Arthur Lewis Community College Peer Counselors Secretary Zamara St. Clair spoke on one such activity which involved the handing out of words of encouragement to members of the student body.
For today, we have planned to give out a few quotes of encouragement for the students to help them, to keep them positive as the day goes on and probably throughout the week. The quotes idea really went well with our activity last month on suicide prevention, so we decided to do it again so that they may have something to keep them positive.
St. Clair says stress is a major contributor to poor mental health practices among students.
In our generation, I find there's a lot of stress going on. As you talk to students, you see that they're under a lot of stress with school and pressures from other students. So this activity is helpful as it can help them get their stress under control. And
she says that students have been engaged in suicide prevention discussions since the month of September. The World Health Organization has dubbed suicide as a global health problem and one of the main causes of death among young persons aged between 15 and 29 years. For Hot 7 News, I am Jacqueline.
The role of public servants in ensuring professionalism and effective service delivery in their day-to-day duties was highlighted during a recently held staff retreat for the staff of the Department of the Public Service. More in this report from Julita Peter.
The retreat is important as it enables us to pull back from the day-to-day work and spend some time thinking about the bigger picture.
The Permanent Secretary was at the time addressing staff of the Department of the Public Service at a staff retreat held at the Royalton on Friday, October 4th, 2019. The retreat was a mix of fun and the presentations of critical messages such as the importance of professionalism and efficiency in the delivery of services. Staff were called upon to reflect on their present modus operandi and together charted a way towards the renewed thrust and vision for the public service in general.
Your role in this process is critical, and over the next few weeks, your managers will engage you, and at the end of the process, your contribution to the bigger picture will be part of the submission of each unit. Rest assured that your managers will be held accountable. I want us to remember this is our journey, our future. We must be all in. So we need your participation. We need you to actively participate in the exercises your managers will engage you in.
Guest speaker at Friday's retreat, Geraldine Lendor Gabriel, challenged the staff to embrace the concept of branding and to carry their brand with distinction.
I am hoping that beginning today, those of us who have never thought about what our personal brand is, will not only understand what it is, but we will begin to carve a way to ensure that we have an effective brand. It is a process of marketing people and their careers as brands. You all understand that? So when you come out of the public service, you are carrying the public service brand. You all understand that? Good? Whether you like it or not, this is what you are carrying. And I know that this can become the greatest brand in this country. But we need to believe it and we need to work towards it. So you are marketing your careers on your brand. It is an ongoing process of developing and maintaining a reputation, an impression of an individual, group, or organization. You all hear that? Good? An ongoing process. So even if those in the past had done a job which we are not happy with, or we are happy with, what will determine our brand is not the past, but how we move forward.
The Department of the Public Service is currently undergoing a comprehensive review of a strategic plan, which will guide the work program for the next 3 years. This year's retreat was held under the theme, Service Delivery, Our New Reality. Julita Peter, reporting from the Department of the Public Service Communications Unit.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Tennyson Glasgow is up next with all the sporting action.